Greetings to all. I hope you are all holding okay during this difficult time when we are confronted with this pandemic. My name is Akinyii, and I would like to share with us some few psychological tips that we need to adhere to during this difficult time of COVID-19 pandemic. First and foremost, I would like to remind all of us that it is important for our mental health to accept the situation as it is. We are faced with a new normal where we have to work from home, we have to do everything from the home environment, and basically all of us are within the home 24/7. It's a very difficult situation, something that we are not used to. The children are there, the father is there, the mother is there, and in some homes, even the house helps are not there. So it's a challenging situation where we are all called upon to accept that this is our new normal for now. Because of such challenges in the home front, most of us have numerous emotions that keep on flooding us. Some of us are very anxious about tomorrow. What will tomorrow hold for us? Others are fearful. We have a lot of fear around us. Fear to do with our children, our spouses, our health, our plans. We don't know whether things will really turn out to be what we would want them to be. Others are so hopeless. Hopeless maybe because they were looking for jobs, they were hoping to move to another level in their studies, they were hoping to graduate, and so they are in a state of hopelessness. And we also have others who are angry with everything, angry with their spouses, angry with the government, angry with the quarantine rules, angry with the state of affairs in our country. And we also have others who are so sad because things have not just turned out right. So we have very many emotions that flood us around this time. It is important that we accept that this is where we are as at now. Most of us, some of us are business people. You realize all of a sudden you cannot be productive and everything is at a standstill. It is very important that the first step we take is to accept that this is our new normal. This will help us move within the situations that we find ourselves in. The second thing is that we should limit our exposure to news and media. Around this time, there's a lot of news, local news, foreign news. They come in all forms and dimensions. It is important that you choose amongst all these news items, which ones are credible, which ones would you want to focus on. And the same case with social media. We are in so many WhatsApp groups. We are in Facebook. We are in Instagram. It is important that we limit these exposures because some of the news that we get is fake. And even before we verify, we are already pressing the forward button. It is important that we keep our minds healthy by limiting what we receive. We always know that garbage in, garbage out. So before you sieve the garbage, limit the kind of news that you are exposed to. The third thing is that we should get ourselves involved in activities that help us deal with the numerous emotions that we face day in, day out. It could be exercising, where you walk or jog, depending on the state of your body. It could be gardening. Some people are realizing all of a sudden that they have land behind their homes where they can make something out of it. It could also be reaching out to friends, making phone calls, or just making sure that you keep connections and contacts. It could also be meditation. For me, I have found meditation, especially on the Word of God, very, very fulfilling. When I find that I'm flooded by emotions, I turn to Psalm 91 and I get my strength and hope there. And others find that they're able to journal. Keep a book where you can write all those emotions that keep on flooding, challenges that you come across, and how you are able to deal with them. I tell you, you will be able to look back and you will find strength in some of these notes that you kept at this time. The fourth thing is to keep daily routines, daily and weekly routines. It is important that you plan your days and your weeks. Don't just wake up with nothing to look forward to. Each and every day have a schedule of activities that you are persistently and consistently following. This will help you while away the time, but also it helps build resilience. It is important to have schedules, keep them, work at them daily and weekly. It makes you have a reason to wake up in the morning. Fifthly, it is important that we keep our emotions open, or we become emotionally open. This is simply because we do not know about tomorrow. We are living at a time that is very traumatic. We cannot deal with this trauma while we are still living with it. So it is important for us to be emotionally open, that tomorrow may even be difficult, more difficult than today. And if we do that, we will be likely, or we will be able to face challenging times. We know that after such a difficult time, picking up will be very difficult. It will take some time to pick up. So it is important for us to have an open mind. Maybe you are a business person. When we go back to our normal schedules, you may find that your business is no longer standing. So it is important to have an emotional, open mind, that you are able to take things as they come. 6, it is important at this time to limit toxic people. When you are going through traumatic time, negative people draw a lot of energy from you. And sometimes we don't realize that we are surrounded by negative people. This is the time that you need to surround yourself by people who speak positively, people who do not demean others, people who don't gossip and talk about everything, but people who are focused, people who are thinking positively, people who are able to build you and not to destroy you, because this is a very difficult time. Last but not least, I want us to remember that we have guidelines that we need to follow. We are told, wash your hands and sanitize, stay at home, keep social distance and physical distance if possible, but last but not least, pray and believe that this season shall come to pass. Indeed, it shall come to pass.